Good morning. Welcome back to Nick Can't Game or Can He, my YouTube gaming channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day uh, and that it only gets better from here. Today we have a pretty quick episode of my Pro Wrestling Sim series concentrating on the Fall Brawl Premium Live Event, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to go through that. I've already got the card booked out, set up, ready to go. And this is just going to be a quick one today. I hope you enjoy it anyway. I thank you for the time you spend with me. I appreciate you all. If you want to see more of these kinds of videos, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons below. And you'll be notified whenever a new video drops. With that said, let's flip over to the game and have some fun. So here we are. We are fully booked out for Fall Brawl. Coming from Citi Field in New York with a potential attendance of over 41,000. We are going to, this will conclude several storylines, and we will be starting some new ones come the next episode. So we hit the button to start the show. We have our opening segment, which features two of our announcers and one of our special personalities. So we have appearing as part of this buy-in show, Mark Calloway, the former Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Maria Menounos. And we have interviews with various members of the team who are going to be wrestling tonight, with Joshua Fatu, Mercedes, Joe Hendry, and Mandy Sachs, and that opening segment gets an 85%. We cut to the actual action and the pyro goes off, and we are welcomed to the show by Beth Phoenix and Joey Styles, and that gets an 82% rating. We have the general manager narrating a dramatic video about the people who are going to be on the show tonight. That gets an 82%. And we go to the ring for the first match. It's for the Cruiserweight Championship. Mustafa Ali defending against Yuki Ueno, Mystico, and Ace Austin. And Mystico wins. He is the new Cruiserweight Champion. It's again a 3.5 star match, 76% overall match rating. As the victor, Mystico picks up a bit of popularity. Nobody loses any. Our next match is for the Men's World Tag Team Championship, and it features the varsity athletes of Eric Bugenhagen and Grayson Waller taking on Davey Boy Smith and Ted DiBiase Jr., the new legacy for the titles. And Grayson and Eric pick up the win. 1.5 star match only, but 86% crowd reaction, 75% overall. And at the end of this, Grayson Waller officially turns face. And he and Eric stand tall with the titles, holding them in the air, and then leaving the ring and going out and shaking hands with the crowd. That gets about a 66% rating. For our next match, we have CJ Perry, the current television champion, coming out to the ring in a gigantic, epic entrance, being introduced as the champion by one of our announcers, Mike Tenay. And this gets a 94%. The challenger and former champion, Simon Miller, comes out next. And he gets a pretty decent reaction from the crowd. Gains some popularity for that and gets an 80% reaction. Next is the title match itself. 4-star match, uh, 22 minutes long. Um, they really stole the show, up their game in the ring. They were both riding waves of momentum and have performance boosts. And yeah, 87% overall. Uh, Simon picked up the win. He is the new television championship. This will conclude this particular storyline. And do we have anything? Uh, After the match, CJ comes out to the ringside. She grabs the title. She goes back into the ring and hands the title over to Simon. Um, Basically, turning face in the process. And, uh, congratulating him on the victory and showing respect. And that's an 82% segment score. Our next match is Liv Morgan and Trish Stratus. Liv cheats to win, puts her feet on the ropes for leverage. It's a 3-star match, 93% crowd reaction, 86% overall. Liv does pick up some popularity. Trish, as the loser of the match, slightly dips in popularity. And our next match is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. It is the Beautiful Disasters versus the heel team of the Divine Desires. Mandy and Daria against Brandy and Sari. And Brandy and Sari pick up the win. It's a 5-star match. 94% overall, 96%. And Sari got the win after exposing one of the turnbuckles and putting Mandy face first into it. We have new tag team champions, the Divine Desires in the women's division. The next match is a singles match between Kairi Sane and Mayu Iwatani, renewing their rivalry from back over in Japan. They both gain in popularity. Kairi wins. It's another 5-star match, the second 5-star match in a row. 91% overall rating. And after the match, Mayu goes outside, grabs a chair, comes back in and smacks Kairi across the back multiple times, leaving her laying on the ground. And then walks off towards the back, and that gets to 73%. Our next match is for the Women's World Championship. Becky Knox defending against Mercedes Varnado. It was not a great match, but the crowd was really into it. Becky held onto the belt after Britt Baker interfered and cost Mercedes the title. Okay, and that gets to 76% overall. Our next match is a triple threat match for the Men's United States Championship. Konosuke Takeshita versus Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. That's a 3-star match, 95% crowd rating, 90% overall rating. And Brock Lesnar is the new Men's United States Champion. He picks up some popularity while the other two slightly lose some popularity. I'm sure there will be a rematch ahead in the future. Our next match is for the Men's World Heavyweight Championship. Drew Galloway against Joe Hendry, a rematch from the previous premium live event, Wildfire. And They managed to successfully steal the show. They had a 4-star overall match, 94% rating, and Joe Hendry wins his title back from Drew Galloway, and that's a 94%, like I said, 4-star match. But Joe picks up some popularity. Drew slightly dips. We go to the next segment. Um, in another show of respect, Drew hands the title over to Joe, and that gets a 92%. And we close the show on that image, the two of them shaking hands after a hard-fought match. Our show rating is 90%. Popularity gain throughout the whole world. And we end the show there. Evening passes and morning comes, the second day. And let's take a look at our mail. Here we are. Okay. So someone we have our eye on when this contract comes up from WWE is won a championship there. Okay. Here is our fall brawl. We sold 40,097 tickets. We had 1.8 million in ticket sales, and that is after the gate share clause. And we got $788,000 in income from Amazon Prime, 3.5 million viewers. I think we did pretty good. Let's see, is there anybody who has been, who is up for hire? Anybody we might want to make a contract offer to? Nobody that I can see. So we go along to the next day. And once we check our mail, that's when I will call it an episode. Like I said, I want to do this real quick one, concentrating solely on Fall Brawl. And okay, here we are. Let's see what's come up in our mail. Let's see if there's anybody also that we might want to try to hire. I don't see any names that I recognize. Okay, so let's go to our mail. We are still definitively ahead of Mexican Wrestling Organization, CMLL, and definitively ahead of New Japan Pro Wrestling. We had 2 ties with WWE and 1 win, but still we are losing overall to WWE. That's to be expected, really. We are absolutely doing definitively better than WWE's developmental brand NXT. And yes, definitively better than AEW as well. And once again, I don't see anybody new that we may want to hire. I'm going to go ahead and close out some of the storylines that just ended at Brawl Brawl, like the storyline with Simon and CJ. The storyline for the men's tag team titles. Let's see, and the storyline involving the men's world championship. We will have new challengers for Joe Hendry showing up in the next episode. We can also close out the Cruiserweight Challenge storyline and pick that back up coming ahead. And there we go. With that said, I'm going to close out from the game and call it an episode. I thank you all for spending this time with me. I appreciate it very much. I am grateful for the kindness, support, and love that you show me. I treasure and love you all. Take my love with you everywhere you go. Remember to be good to each other. It's the highest calling in the world. Show each other kindness, compassion, mercy, and love. And I'll see you again very, very soon.